I just don't know, no, when it comes to stereotyping. How can you make a decision? Think on the table, lay everything down so we can cook in the lab. If you knew how I see stereotyping, it's a nasty attitude of psychotic, senile behavior does make no sense. You call a woman a bitch for not having your way, for not understanding this method, how fair life should be. Like every step you take, you understand your goals. If you knew stereotyping, the nasty attitude, how the flow of time goes for them, like the heart skip a moment. If you knew this way of saying this for them and this for that, if you knew that stereotyping way, if you knew that bitchy way, if you knew a strong person who doesn't have to have attitude, he's got push strength from the mind and body, the need to stereotype. I know I'm strong. I don't have to say I'm weak to say I got attitude, to stereotype this way of life. A white lie to come with a pinch of salt. You don't know the emotional whiplash you're getting from the stereotyping. This moment of life, raising your voice for no reason. There's empty feelings like an empty laughter, just there all by yourself. Only if you knew how far stereotyping goes, the racist system, this discrimination, if you knew that life to hold, those tiny little people who need to speak up and make their voice heard to see reality. When you got the experience and you got the old age and you got your youth and you know how to use it and how to work it, do you have to say you need to learn it over and over, over and over, like an infant from a baby's womb, like you call them bitches for being such a place, a female way, a feminist way to see this world. Do you have to have an attitude when you're macho, when you know you're strong, you know you have the skills to do the work, to break your back? If you actually knew stereotyping, if you knew you're strong, if you knew the problems a man has and what a woman offers you, the privilege she gives you, do you need to stereotype to know where you started? You started as an infant and then you became a grown up and then you had a child. To say your privilege, would you stereotype that? Would you say I'm a privileged person today for being a dick, for not knowing what they're saying? If you knew my way of life, a fair system, understanding the book, not chucking it out and making your own rules, writing your own laws, saying how we want it instead how things are made. You stereotype the world, you make barriers, people not to break and people who break it for being realities, for people seeing this reality is true, this calculation is real, so real is the zeros and one. You can say fake and real, just say the zeros and ones. If you knew how to stereotype on a console, how you knew how to put the software down, this upgrades to do, if you knew the life to hold and treasure with your life, to hold this moment in your life. Would you stereotype this moment to say I already had it when my child was born and I saw its first smile hit my face into my mind, my eyes twinkle like it was so much love, like no beef to see. I love it so to the end of times. So beef, much love. No stereotyping.